giant man, 82, becomes the world's oldest to perform a headstand. An 82-year-old British Columbia man who's been doing gymnastics since he was 15 years old earned a Guinness World Record as the oldest man to perform a headstand. Bruce Ives of Duggan said he started a tradition of doing a headstand every year to celebrate his birthday about 20 years ago. In my 60s, when my grandchildren were around in my lawn in the summertime, I just gave it a shot to get them involved in gymnastics as well. Ives told CBC News. It just grew from there. It became custom on my birthdays, June 25th, to have a grand group of grandchildren in my front yard trying to do headstands. Ives attempted a bonus headstand on August 7th to attempt to earn the Guinness World Record for the oldest person to perform a handstand male. Ives' attempt was successful, and he has now been awarded the record at age 82 years and 43 days. So there you go. It's a man who can do a headstand. You know, I wanted to find out more about this because it's an interesting story. It's an 82-year-old man who did a headstand. So on the phone right now, we have a guest. Would you please welcome Dennie Duggan? Mr. Duggan, are you there? Do we have Mr. Duggan? Mr. Duggan, can you hear me? Mr. Duggan?
Sorry, I put the phone down as I had to turn off the TV.
All right, well, Mr. Duggan, it's such a pleasure to talk to you again.
It's a pleasure to be back here. I'm excited to be here. It's a little past my bedtime.
Now, Mr. Duggan, you are in Denton, Nebraska.
Denton, Nebraska. That's right. I'm a game warden in Denton, Nebraska. 44 years as game warden, and I'm happy to be here tonight.
And now you have a new book coming out, right?
I do. It's coming out next week. It's a book called I'm Old, I'm Not Dead. Tales of an Old Guy Who Isn't Dead.
Wait, well, okay, the name of the book is I'm Old, I'm Not Dead?
Tales of an Old Guy Who Isn't Dead.
All right, well, that is great. Well, Mr. Duggan, I wanted to get your opinion on this gentleman who was doing a handstand.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think they should have awarded that man a Guinness Book of World Record because you see what they're doing is they're saying, like, look at this old person. He can do a trick. Isn't that wonderful? We're going to give him an award. And I'm here to tell you that old people can do lots of stuff. Old people, you know, we're old, but we're not dead. And doing a handstand, well, you know, so what? He's been doing it for 20 years.
I know. Okay, but so you're saying this guy should not have gotten a Guinness record?
No, he shouldn't have gotten a Guinness record because it's sort of this meanness that the United States has towards America. The United States has towards old people. We don't respect old people. And, like, I go out and I walk downtown Denton, Nebraska, and I don't get any respect at all. You know, I've been a game warden for 44 years, you know, and I'm trying to make it to 50, and I walk around downtown, and I don't get any respect at all. And, you know, people need to learn that old people can do things.
Well, I mean, I would say that by the Guinness Book of World Records awarding this guy the reward, they are saying, look what this older gentleman, he's 82 years old, look what he can do. And so they are publicizing that older folks can do things.
But they're making a sensation out of it, you know. They're making a sensation out of it. They're saying, look at this old guy. He can do this thing. And well, it's like, of course he can. He's a gymnast. It's stupid. It's just stupid.
All right. Well, you obviously have strong feelings about.
I do have strong feelings. Like, listen, I've been working in the as a game warden for 40.
Are you a game warden?
Park ranger, game warden, doesn't matter. It's all the same. I've been doing it for 43 years, going on 44. It's 44 years, going on 45 now, because the year just clicked over. And anyway, what my point is, here's my point, is this man could do a handstand. So you need to respect old people because we could still do stuff.
Well, I don't think anybody's saying that old people...
People all the time think old people can't do stuff. I was downtown Denton, Nebraska. I was pulling into a parking place. And I misjudged, and I drove through the front of a restaurant. Now, nobody was hurt, and nobody was injured, but now they're saying I can't drive.
Well, I mean, you...
Listen, how many accidents do teenagers get into? How many accidents do 20-year-olds get into? How many accidents do 30-year-olds get into? What difference does it make?
Well, I can see your point.
If I don't start getting some respect around here, I'm going to start fucking people up.
All right. Okay. Mr. Duggan, I appreciate you're very passionate. I appreciate you're very passionate, but you cannot use language like that on the stream.
On the stream? Let me tell you about a stream. Sometimes late at night I get up and I try to go to the bathroom.
Okay, no, I don't want to hear about that. Mr. Duggan, I could only see that guy's legs. So Mr. Duggan, your point is that old people can do anything.
We can do anything, and we're going to do anything. These young whippersnappers are running around saying, "Okay, boomer." Well, we're going to lower the boomer on these young people. We're going to start just walking around smacking kids.
I don't think that's going to be a good thing you should do.
Well, we better start getting some respect. We're the greatest generation. We're the greatest generation. All these other generations think they're great, but we're the greatest generations, and we know how to get it done. And we're going to go out into the streets. And you ain't seen nothing. When you see the army of motorized scooters coming down...
Okay, all right.
I'll put neon lights around it like that one.
Okay, listen. Hi, Jonah. How are you, buddy?
Who's Jonah?
All right, listen. Okay, Mr. Duggan, do you have any final thoughts about this gentleman doing a handstand?
Let me tell you something about that guy doing the handstand. He'll do a handstand, and then he'll do a round off, and he'll put his foot right in your face and kick your teeth out, and then you'll need dentures like the rest of us.
All right. I didn't know that all the older people are so violent.
Well, we're tired. We're angry. You see all these videos about mistreatment of the elders? Well, we're not going to take it anymore. We're going to rise up. We finally got a president in the White House who's our age. And we're going to... Okay, I don't want to get political. I'm not getting political. I'm talking about age. We got someone in the White House who's finally of age. We've had enough of these young whippersnappers, and it's time we're going to get things done in this country.
All right, Mr. Duggan, settle down.
I'm mad. I'm going to hang up.
What are you doing?
I'm hanging up. Have I hung up yet?
No, you're still there. Do you need someone to come hang up for you?
I see you're laughing at me, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come to where you are right now, and I'm gonna walk in there, and I'm gonna smack you right across the face.
Well, you're not gonna... Mr. Duggan, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you. I'm gonna hang up now.
Can we just hang up on him? We can't? He has to hang up first? Why can't we hang up on him?
I'm gonna hang up. You just wait a minute. I gotta find the receiver. This ain't no cell phone like you kids with your GD cell phones.
Okay, I think we got him. Well, there you go. Dennie Duggan, ladies and gentlemen.